really good progress today. Roof is all on. Started putting some of the metal along the bottom. Wainscot, I think that's called, or wainscot, something like that. One door is in over there. And what else? Windows are in. There's one more to put in. It's going to be framed in right there. But all along, going along pretty good. The weather made him stop about an hour and a half early today. But he got done what they said he was going to do. And still quit an hour early, so yeah. So wanted to give everybody an update on how the barn is going. The building is finished, except for the stuff we're gonna do, electric and building the office, which is going over here where the mule's setting, stalls back there, a bay here that's gonna be, we're gonna try and keep nice and all that. Drain in the middle of the floor. Gonna be water access right there. Yeah, that's my cheap Amazon laser I bought. Working great so far. See the green line over there? Anyway, this end's gonna be dirt down here. Maybe eventually have a wall right here, a few feet on the other side of that door. That's the door I'm gonna walk out to go home. 14-foot slider there, 14-foot slider, 12-foot, 12-foot door there. Like I said, that end of the barn's hay storage. It's going to be dirt floor. But grading out the gravel, Bill Dean brought me my limestone today. And getting it spread out. He's bringing another load in the morning that's going to get us really close. And we'll be ready for concrete before we know it. So yeah, just moving along here. Moving along. And we can't build other stuff until we get the concrete floor done. So really excited, really excited. We got a little bit of work to do up front. We got to take the old foundation out that's right out there. I got a curtain drain to put out on that end. Already put the one down along this end. They came today. The last thing we had to do was put the gutters and downspouts in. That's done, and the curtain drain I put in is working. It's carrying the water away from the building. So just got to do it on the other end here, and that'll be done. And other than that, really excited. 50 by 60. I actually had somebody tell me today, well, it's small. It's going to be perfect for us, and we're going to make good use of the space. So, like I said, a couple stalls, an office, a nice area in here, hay storage on the other end. We're good with that. So, still not the old barn that we had, but it's going to be close. Morning, everyone. Well, I am walking down to the barn. Got Dottie over there. This on my shirt is blood. I was fixing some fence just a little bit ago, and a piece of wire, because I had bought some wire-tied bales over the winter, but a piece of wire from one of those bales that was laying on the ground, I picked it up, and it was stuck on a weed. And I picked it up, it sprang up, and the end of it went right inside my right nostril and cut me inside my right nostril. First I was like, oh, it's just a drop of blood, I'll be all right. Nah, I had blood gushing out of me, so ran up here to the barn, called Tracy at the same time, blood all over my phone, blood in my mouth, blood everywhere, trail of blood. Got the bleeding stopped, and so far so good. My God, what are the odds on that? I could never do that again. So Alec wanted me to get some more pictures of the barn. This is the backside facing my house. 14-foot slider door, service door there. Yesterday I had the grain drill out and did 8 acres seeded. Had some seed left. Put some more in here because what I had put in here had washed away. So outside of the barn, I've done this stone wall. Those are some of the stones that were, the barn ramp was right here, if you remember, that went up to the old barn. Wet spot right there, probably need to fill that in. Kind of wanted to do, maybe bring some of those blocks out in a half circle there and do a flagpole right there. Not real sure that is that. I believe we're gonna put a camera up at this end also. Not for sure on that. Probably gonna do some more stone, some gravel out here. It's a bigger lot. I like to be able to, for a semi to be able to turn in off the road pretty easy. We've put up a new sign. That tree took some damage from the fire. Heat damage, it looks like. We hope that comes back. So let's walk around back here. These metal posts are still from the old barn. There's one up here, not real sure what you did. I just need to come back here and cut them off. I put some blocks and gravel back here because we do drive out the back here. Floor is dirty right now. Drain in the middle of the floor. 12-foot slider door there. Basketball hoop for the kids. Got my flags. That one means the most. Dirt floor over there. 23 by 50 area for the dirt floor. I put up some metal siding that was left over and all that from the build up on the sides. If I get some more, I'll do some more. But hay or whatever is going to go in that area. 12-foot sliding door there, 14-foot here. My office, not completely done yet, but will be. That's going to get fixed up. That's where the camera stuff's going to be. Refrigerator, marker board. I'm going to get a microwave in here. Air conditioning is going to go into that window. That is that. Service door there from the outside. Light switches in here. What else? This is the outside. This is the front. I do have a dead bird up there in the door track. We put a outside light there. That is how Mom gets her internet that's coming from my house. It's hardwired down to the barn and into there. We fixed up this part. Some of that got burnt also. We have about a 6-foot walkway through there that we can walk through. Eventually that's going to be how we load out cattle. Right now that hose is going in there to a water trough right in behind those doors. And that's that. I had to replace a bunch of stuff there and rebuild it. Birds, yeah, they've been giving us fits so far this year. Trying to keep them out of the new barn. They're making a mess. But this area we still got to clean up. This is where we was throwing everything when after the fire, and we had nowhere for everything. The cattle are all in here resting. Hi everybody. Hi little ones. Those are the last 2 little ones I got left. I got 2 heifers in here that are almost a year old. Hi Heidi. I did something different for y'all out there. I'll drink a little bit of water, not much. This needs to be cleaned out. This is where they spent their winter, in here, because as you can see, there's burnt stuff up there, but I've replaced all that. That burnt stuff is just gonna hang out. It almost got this part of the barn. Firefighters promised me that it wouldn't, and it didn't. So, came close, came real close. But like I said, I have fixed all that. New lumber, new boards, new metal. Closed in that door. Remember, that's where they walked in through from the other barn the night of the fire. Through that walkway there, but it's closed off now. Hi, sweeties. Y'all gonna get out and do something, huh? You've been in here resting. Must have been a rough night. All right. Electric fence and all that is in here. That was our temporary electric. After the fire, we had to run some electric. All my spare tires. Chainsaws if anybody wants them. If not, they're going in the trash. Don't know if they run or not. We've moved water. We have a water here. We have a water inside. And a little landscaping out front, not much. And that is that. Oh, and in the other video, the first part of the video, it showed that I believe it said December 7th when all that cleanup work was happening. That was not December 7th, but Alec did not know that. Alec is doing the editing, so that was maybe a week, 2 weeks later. I did not do all that in one day. The fire was on December 6th. I don't think we got complete permission for a couple days, but I did get in here and got my animals out that I needed to get out and bury. That was a big deal. Yeah, birds, I hear you. I bought these things that I hung off of Amazon, and they were up in here. They fell down. I don't know if birds knocked them down or what, but that was that. So that is that. I hope this is what Alec wanted on his video. Somebody needs to get busy with the broom. I got to get busy with other things. We do have hay down. This is like, I think it's May 18th, 17th. I could go in here on my laptop and look, but that's probably it. And I'm getting things organized. I got stuff just laying around here, but I'm putting up some shelves. It's gonna be a workbench over here along this wall. I want everything neat and organized. So, yeah. All right, that's it.